Today we're going to continue to look at the Photos app on our iPads. So we want to first launch the Photo app by tapping on the rainbow flower petal icon. And today we're going to actually look at how we can use the markup tools within the Photo app. So I'm going to basically open up a picture. I'm going to open up this photo right here. And this is a photo that I want to do some markups on. So it's something I actually want to be able to draw on, write on. So on the upper right hand corner, I'm going to tap on the edit button. I'm going to duplicate and edit it for a second here. And then down here, I'm coming down here to this circle with the 3 dots in it. And I'm going to tap on that. And what it's going to do is it's going to open up this menu, and I have this markup tool right here. And I'm going to tap on the markup tool, and what it's going to do is it's going to take me into a new window, and along the bottom of my screen I have all the tools that I can use. For example, if I want to draw on this particular image with a felt tip marker, I can tap on that. You can see I can change the darkness of the line. I can also change the thickness of the line. I can also change the color of the line by selecting the different colors over here on my color palette. You'll notice the tip of the marker changes color with the colors I tap on. Now if I want more colors, I can tap on the color wheel and I can select from a whole range of colors. But I'm just going to tap, and I'm going to go ahead and tap on the blue. I've got my marker highlighted there, and I'm going to go dark. So I'm just going to come up to my picture, and I'm just going to move my finger across the screen. You can see I can kind of write on it. Just like that. You have the same kind of a tool with a highlighter. So you can use a highlighter. I'm going to make that one yellow, and so you can highlight things if you want just by simply dragging your finger or your stylus across the image. You also have a pencil tool, and here you can write. I'm going to make my pencil red. So this gives it a really cool look. It kind of looks like a pencil. So you get a really cool feel for that. Now, then you have the eraser tool, which of course erases items. I'm going to go ahead and erase the M and the R. Notice as soon as you touch it, it erases the whole thing. The eraser just erases anything that's connected, a solid line, if you will. And so if I wanted to erase this, the highlighting, touch it, it's all gone. Now, the lasso tool here, it doesn't allow you to lasso parts of the picture itself, but it allows you to lasso items that you've added to the image, and then once you've lassoed items, then you can move them to another location. So if I want to move that down there, I use the lasso tool. Now, in addition to using the felt tip marker or the highlighter or the pencil, you also have in the bottom right-hand corner this little circle with a plus symbol in it. If I tap on this, then you see some other items that you can add. The first one being the text. So if I tap on there, I have a text box that pops up. Okay, and basically I want to get inside that text box by double tapping, and I can simply type. This is a snow fox. Okay, so I've typed that information in there, and now I can move that around. Oops, excuse me, I've got my drawing on there. Let me erase that. All right, so I've got that in there now. So with this font, this text now, if I want to move it around, I can move it around just by tapping on it. Okay. If I want to adjust the size of the font, I can now tap on the little font tool, and I can change the size of the font by dragging this little slider. I can also change the type or the font type. I can also change the alignment. So I can do all that stuff right within that menu, and then put it where I want it to be on my picture. There you go. Now, in addition to adding text, I can also tap on the plus circle there, and I can add a shape. So if I want to add a square, I can put a square on there, and you see it puts the square on there, and I can move that square around. I can drag the edges to make it, to resize it if I want to. If I want to change the color of the square, though, I have to select that color option first, and then go over there and then tap on the shape I want. So you want to make sure you choose your color first. Another cool thing is I can do the arrow. Arrow is kind of a neat thing to add. Sometimes you need to point to things. And the little green circle in the center allows you to bend the arrow, which is kind of a cool feature. Another cool thing with the plus circle here is I have the magnifier. So let me get rid of some of these items here. I'm going to erase some of these items. Whoops, excuse me, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to get rid of this here, delete that. The eraser works for items that you've drawn on, so I can erase my name here, but I can't erase my words. Here I have to actually use the selection tool and select those and then tap on delete to get rid of those. But I'm going to use my eraser to get rid of that white line. I'm going to come back over here and tap on the plus circle, and I'm going to select magnifier. This is pretty cool. And what it does, it creates a little circle, and I can tap on the the blue circle to make it a little bigger. But what that does is you see it magnifies the image. So if I wanted to really focus in on a particular part of an image and make it stand out, I can use that magnifier to zoom in and really change and magnify. And by dragging the little green circle, you can zoom in or zoom out even further. So the blue circle lets you select how much area you're magnifying. The green circle really selects how much you are magnifying. And so once you have that, then if you wanted to keep this for some reason in the upper left hand or right hand corner, you're going to tap on done, and now I've got that weird looking picture that I just created. And that's all from using the markup tools, which are available right within the Photos app itself.